Throughout history, countless individuals have faced immense challenges, yet only a select few have risen above their circumstances to leave an indelible mark on the world. Think of Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years in prison yet emerged with a vision for a united South Africa. Or Helen Keller, who, despite being deaf and blind, became a symbol of perseverance and strength. These figures exemplify mental resilience, a trait we all admire but sometimes struggle to embody in our daily lives. However, just as there are habits that can strengthen your mind, there are also habits that can weaken it. These habits might seem harmless, but over time they chip away at your mental fortitude, leaving you vulnerable to stress, anxiety, and defeat. In this video, we're going to explore 10 habits that make you mentally weak. More importantly, we'll discuss how you can break these habits and replace them with ones that build mental strength, resilience, and confidence. So let's get started. Habit 1. Dwelling on the past. The past is a place of memories, lessons, and sometimes pain. While reflecting on past experiences can provide valuable insights, dwelling on them can trap you in a cycle of regret and despair. This habit can prevent you from moving forward, making it difficult to embrace new opportunities and challenges. Example: consider the story of Abraham Lincoln. Before becoming the 16th President of the United States, Lincoln faced numerous personal and professional failures, including losing multiple elections and struggling with depression. However, instead of dwelling on these setbacks, he learned from them and used them as stepping stones to greatness. So, set aside time to reflect. Designate a specific time each day to reflect on the past, but limit it to 10-15 minutes. After that, focus on the present and future. Practice mindfulness. Engage in activities that anchor you in the present, such as meditation, yoga, or simply deep breathing exercises. Set future goals. Shift your focus from what you cannot change to what you can create. Set short-term and long-term goals that excite and motivate you. Habit 2. Avoiding challenges. Challenges are the crucibles in which mental strength is forged. However, when you avoid challenges, you miss out on opportunities to grow, learn, and develop resilience. This habit can lead to a fear of failure and a lack of confidence in your abilities. Example: think of Thomas Edison, who famously failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. If Edison had avoided challenges, he would never have revolutionized the world with his inventions. Instead, he viewed each failure as a step closer to success. So, start small. Begin by taking on small challenges that push you out of your comfort zone, whether it's learning a new skill, speaking up in meetings, or tackling a difficult task. Reframe failure. View failure as feedback, not as a reflection of your worth. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. Seek support. Surround yourself with people who encourage you to take on challenges and who provide constructive feedback. Habit 3. Negative self-talk. The conversations you have with yourself can either build you up or tear you down. Negative self-talk, such as telling yourself that you're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough, can undermine your confidence and mental resilience. This habit often leads to self-doubt, anxiety, and a lack of motivation. Example: consider the story of Mahatma Gandhi. Despite being a shy and introverted child, Gandhi transformed himself into a powerful leader through the practice of positive affirmations and self-belief. His inner dialogue was one of strength, compassion, and purpose, which fueled his relentless pursuit of justice. So, identify negative thoughts. Start by becoming aware of your negative thoughts. Write them down so you can see patterns in your thinking. Challenge your inner critic. When you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, ask yourself if there's evidence to support these thoughts. Replace them with positive affirmations. Practice gratitude. Focus on your strengths and achievements. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day to shift your mindset from negativity to positivity. Habit 4. Comparing yourself to others. In today's world of social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others. This habit can lead to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and even depression. When you constantly measure your worth against others, you rob yourself of the joy and satisfaction that comes from your own unique journey. Example: Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." This statement rings true even today. Roosevelt's life was marked by personal challenges, including severe asthma and the loss of his wife and mother on the same day. Instead of comparing himself to others, he focused on his own path, becoming one of the most impactful presidents in American history. So, limit social media. Reduce the time you spend on social media platforms that encourage comparison. Instead, focus on activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Celebrate your progress. Keep a journal of your achievements, no matter how small. Reflect on how far you've come, rather than how far you have to go. Embrace your uniqueness. Remind yourself that everyone's journey is different. What works for someone else may not work for you, and that's okay. Habit 5. Giving up easily. The path to success is rarely linear. It's often filled with obstacles, setbacks, and detours. However, when you give up too easily, you miss out on the growth and resilience that come from pushing through difficulties. This habit weakens your mental strength and reinforces a mindset of defeat. Example: Winston Churchill, the British Prime Minister during World War II, is known for his unwavering determination. Despite facing overwhelming odds, Churchill's resolve never wavered. His famous quote, "Never, never, never give up," became a rallying cry for a nation under siege. So break down your goals. When faced with a daunting task, break it down into smaller, manageable steps. This makes it easier to stay motivated and persevere. Seek inspiration. Read about people who have overcome significant challenges. Their stories can provide you with the strength to keep going. Reward yourself. Celebrate small victories along the way. This reinforces positive behavior and keeps you motivated to continue. Habit 6. Blaming others for your problems. When things go wrong, it's easy to point fingers and blame others. However, this habit prevents you from taking responsibility for your own life and learning from your mistakes. By blaming others, you give away your power and weaken your mental resilience. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, wrote in his book, Man's Search for Meaning, that despite the unimaginable suffering he endured, he chose to find meaning and purpose in his suffering. Frankl didn't blame others for his circumstances. Instead, he focused on what he could control, his own mindset. So, take responsibility. When faced with a problem, ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? Focus on what you can control rather than what others have done. Learn from mistakes. View mistakes as learning opportunities. Reflect on what went wrong and how you can do better next time. Practice accountability. Hold yourself accountable for your actions and decisions. This empowers you to take control of your life and build mental strength. Habit 7. Avoiding discomfort. Discomfort is often a sign that you're growing. However, when you avoid discomfort, you miss out on opportunities to expand your comfort zone and build resilience. This habit can lead to a stagnant life, where you're stuck in a cycle of mediocrity and fear. Example: consider the story of Helen Keller. Despite being born deaf and blind, Keller didn't shy away from discomfort. She pushed through immense challenges to become a renowned author, activist, and lecturer. Her life is a testament to the power of embracing discomfort to achieve greatness. So, face your fears. Identify areas of your life where you're avoiding discomfort. Challenge yourself to take small steps toward facing those fears. Build resilience. Engage in activities that require mental and physical endurance, such as exercise, cold showers, or difficult conversations. Over time, these activities will build your resilience. Practice patience. Discomfort often comes from wanting immediate results. Practice patience by setting long-term goals and focusing on the process rather than the outcome. Habit 8. Seeking approval from others. Seeking approval from others can lead to a life of constant validation and insecurity. When you rely on others for approval, you lose sight of your own values and beliefs, which weakens your mental strength. This habit can lead to anxiety, low self-esteem, and a lack of confidence in your decisions. Example: Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was known for his unwavering confidence in his vision. Despite facing criticism and skepticism, Jobs didn't seek approval from others. Instead, he stayed true to his beliefs, which ultimately led to the creation of some of the most innovative products in history. So, trust your instincts. When making decisions, trust your instincts rather than seeking validation from others. Remember that you know yourself best. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to requests that don't align with your values or goals. This reinforces your sense of self-worth and independence. Practice self-approval. Write down your values, beliefs, and achievements. Reflect on them regularly to remind yourself that your worth isn't dependent on others' opinions. Habit 9. Holding on to grudges. Holding on to grudges can poison your mind and heart. This habit keeps you stuck in a cycle of anger and resentment, which weakens your mental resilience. By holding on to grudges, you allow others' actions to control your emotions and well-being. Example: Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison under the apartheid regime in South Africa. Despite the immense suffering he endured, Mandela chose forgiveness over bitterness. When he was released, he focused on uniting the country rather than seeking revenge. His capacity for forgiveness became one of his most powerful legacies. So, practice forgiveness. Understand that forgiveness isn't about condoning someone's actions. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of anger and resentment. Focus on the present. Let go of past hurts by focusing on the present. Engage in activities that bring you joy and peace. Seek professional help. If you're struggling to let go of a grudge, consider seeking help from a therapist or counselor who can guide you through the process of forgiveness. Habit 10. Neglecting self-care. Self-care is the foundation of mental resilience. However, when you neglect your physical, emotional, and mental well-being, you deplete your energy and weaken your ability to cope with stress and challenges. This habit can lead to burnout, anxiety, and depression. Example: Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful and influential women in the world, has often spoken about the importance of self-care. Despite her busy schedule, Winfrey makes time for activities that nurture her mind, body, and soul, such as meditation, exercise, and reading. So, prioritize sleep. Ensure you're getting enough rest each night. Sleep is essential for mental clarity and emotional stability. Practice healthy eating. Nourish your body with a balanced diet that supports your physical and mental well-being. Make time for relaxation. Schedule regular breaks throughout your day for relaxation and activities that bring you joy. Finally, in life, mental strength isn't something you're born with. It's something you build over time through the choices you make and the habits you cultivate. The habits we've discussed today may seem small, but they have a profound impact on your mental resilience. By recognizing and breaking these habits, you can begin to develop the mental strength needed to face life's challenges with confidence and grace. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. So start today. Break free from the habits that are holding you back and replace them with habits that empower you. You have the power to shape your mind, your life, and your future. You are stronger than you think. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become more resilient. Don't let these habits weaken your mind. Instead, take control of your life. Cultivate mental strength and rise above every obstacle that comes your way. The path to greatness begins with a single step. Take that step today. Your future self will thank you.